He is killing it in high school right now. He has all the ladies.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm like, you look like that in high school, bro?
And you know, the one thing I noticed, he is a male corn player.
There are male corn players all over the
No.
place. Have you seen Ryuga?
He plays
Rio.
female.
Ryuga?
Yeah.
All right.
I saw him playing female.
All right. Starting out, Jay wins neutral, firstly. Just even the way they started out the match, I do not think he is unfamiliar in the Rio matchup whatsoever because he is spacing himself very well, keeping himself out of the zones for hitboxes.
That's kind of a Corrin thing, though. As Corrin, you just want to keep them away because your range.
I mean,
is
that
so
could be
good.
it, but I don't see him doing any sort of rushing in. He's reacting to Ryu's jumps. Like, that roll was a very good reaction. Like, he saw that he committed to a jump and he got out of the way. That's the sort of thing I'm saying. But regardless of his comfortability in the matchup, Brosinex is able to take the lead.
Yep. And Brosinex as well has Corrin matchup knowledge.
Oh, edge guard situation. I think he's just going to let him get to the ledge for free. I was
He
correct.
Actually, clips him through the stage. So anything he would have tried as Brosinex got up off the ledge.
I mean, as much as I was complimenting Jay on his understanding of the matchup, I'm sure he knows he needed to hold shield to not get hit by the uppy. Okay, just getting the easy damage there. A few pummels into throw.
I feel like Corrin as
Ooh.
well is one of those characters that won't really struggle with taking Ryu stock at those higher percentages.
And right when you say that, eats the
Yeah,
back air to the face. I mean, side B is obviously strong against Ryu. We've already gone over why it's good. He gets himself out of range for any hard punishes by Ryu. I mean, it's a solid move, but at the same time, there's no other than pin. Corrin does not have confirms, so you got to play it very safe. You got to just take your neutral wins, try not to overextend, and which is basically what I'm seeing from Jay. He's playing the matchup pretty well in that regard. He goes for his safe pokes and then he just retreats and gets him.
He's using pin very well, too. You know, it's one of his. No, it could possibly be the safest move in the game.
Oh, it's side B?
Yeah.
It nullifies a good amount of the cast. It is so safe. I agree. I don't know if it's the safest move if your character can. The certain characters that can punish it decently hard. Meta Knight being one of them. People with Fox, people with very strong dash attacks or burst options. But for the most part, it is a very hard move to punish. It is one of the, if not the safest move, for sure.
With the back ear?
Didn't take it, but it was close. Baits out the air dodge, but he understands he's not in a position to punish it without taking extraordinary risk. Oh.
Ooh, and he does catch the roll.
That was very good by
option.
Brosinex. He like, I think I was saying this earlier, like the best option against Ryu on the ledge is roll, and so it becomes inherently readable. And Brosinex understood that. He dashed in, rolled back, and roll on ground is actually significantly faster than roll from ledge. Roll from ledge, your first active frame universally across the cast is frame 50, and a roll typically is about 2/3 is like 2/3 faster. So, 2/3 as slow, I should say. So that was very wonderful play coming from Brosinex. Jay he's taking the same counter break strategy that Zyro did against Diablo.
Yeah. And, okay, well, Ryu's up tilt, if I saw correctly, when
The soft one or the strong
Diablo
one?
played Zyro, it does hit through
Well, this is a
the
bad
platform.
situation. Jay did not have a jump in that situation. Oh, good delay by Brosinex on the up air. Baited out that shield drop.
Jay just can't find a way to land safely. Trying to go for the ledge trump.
If you dare. If he buffers the option and gets back on stage, you can get spiked for free.
Yeah, and at this point, they're both jumping around each other.
Yeah, doing that safe positional pressure.
Okay,
not a
sour spot.
spike, but gets him in resets the situation on the ledge, which Rio loves.
He does have him off ledge. Ooh.
All right, Jay going for edge guard with that side B. Doesn't net him anything, but now Brosinex has to respect that option coming from Jay.
Oh, he does shield.
His very version of Brosinex only went for the grab. He could have been punished much harder. Is that back air going to take it? Oh, I don't even know why I doubted.
Yeah.
That move is strong. Oh. A little bit of an overextension from Brosinex right there.
Once again, going for that pin option.
Oh, it just goes for the fair. Well, I guess he wasn't confident in his spacing for the tipper side B. Brosinex unable to extend his lead past this. Oh. That's funny. Ryu had my exact sentiment there. What? I don't know why he died there, but I will just accept it.
Could there possibly have been too much ending lag on it that his up B wouldn't have made it?
I mean, I think there's 3 levels to side B in this game. Maybe he accidentally did the longest one, and it had too much lag. He could not be in time. I do not know, but I'm almost certain he did not need to die in that situation.
That could have been a...
I mean, I think Ryu went a little bit too far for him to get an extension off of that.
No, I mean,
Jay probably could have pressured at the very least. I think you're right.
Like, it very much gave Jay what he needed to bring this back, because he was seeming to struggle to take that stock, and now he has the lead.
I mean, it was looking bad at the start, honestly, but Jay has been able to bring it all the way back, so now it's decently in his favor. Oh,
ooh,
that could have been it.
Again.
Brosinex smart, not going for anything hard on that punish. He realizes he only has time for a dash grab. Doesn't want to overextend and net himself a kill.
Catching him with a back ear.
Alright, death.
Okay.
Just like earlier, no overextensions from either players. They're just trying to wait for their own openings. Oh, single jab.
I was about to say the same thing.
It netted him nothing, but it was interesting. Oh, Dragon Ball Z, let's go. I feel like that could have been a run-up short.
Possibly. That's what I was thinking.
But every time he doesn't do it, I respect it, because I know how you can think you're about to punish that move, and then just they shield it, and you...
Yeah, and then that's it.
Okay, this is essentially dead even. But I think...
Oh, that up throw, no. Battlefield, Ryu. Oh, but that should be it.
Yeah, back air's going to take it.
Okay, so Jay living on for another match.
So this is game 3. It's funny, the way they're playing neutral is almost identical, I feel, where they're going for their aerials and getting their like small combos off of it and getting each other to very high percent and then killing with back airs. Like, I don't. Maybe it's just these sets, but I'm starting to feel like for some reason Ryu and Corrin have very similar neutral games. I never thought of that before, but they're actually their character designs are actually a little bit similar. I mean, Ryu has a little bit more gimmicks in his focus attack, but then Corrin has the pen and the paralyze. They're very similar. Oh. There are parallels that I never thought about until just now.
The only difference between them is the range. Ryu is all up in your face and Corrin is poking you from afar.
I like that. Jay went for a read on the, he read that Brosinex would roll in, so he was charging a forward smash. And it risked nothing because he could finish it before he could do anything else. That will kill him. That's going to kill him. You got to be careful. When you jump in front of Corrin, if they read that, you're going to get paralyzed and they're going to charge, it and that bite's going to kill you.
Oh, but Jay, I mean, Brosinex.
Yeah, that was unfortunate that Jay lost his jump. He started the smash guy correctly, but at that point it didn't matter too much because his jump was gone and he just landed right back into the up-tilt barrage.
But you know, Jay's this match is very strongly in his favor. I don't know what changed, but he's just...
What changed was basically some good reads. Like, it was basically, and the neutral hasn't changed all that much. It was kind of going back and forth, but Jay just had the stronger, and it's the more deadly reads.
He's starting to be more aggressive. He sees that both of these players were very passive, and he picked up on that, and he was like, well, I can take advantage of this. I feel like I can just rush in
I don't even
And
know, because
overall.
the way he netted a kill, oh, that
Yep.
counter was wonderful. Jay takes it 2-1 over Brosinex. I mean, I don't even think the big deciding factor